Welcome back to Couch Conversations, y'all. It is that time again, and I'm happy to be with y'all another week. We are season 6, episode 6. And if y'all been watching the show this last couple weeks, y'all just buckle down and be ready for the ride because y'all know I've been going over the hour time. We've been getting into some really good conversations. And I got another one for y'all tonight. He's actually been on the show with us before. So if you didn't get to see it live, you missed the show because I accidentally deleted it. So it never went up on YouTube. But he's back and we got a lot to cover. Y'all stay tuned. Let me just go through my whole little spush. We got some upcoming events coming up, so I want to get into that with y'all. Listen, y'all got a lot of events coming up. When I was putting this upcoming event reel together, y'all got a lot of stuff coming up. So those are all our upcoming events. Now let's get to our guest of the night. He's been waiting so patiently. I appreciate him. I'm still a fan. I'm just like I still can't believe like I know this man for real for real. Like y'all don't even know I still be like fangirling. Um he is like one of my favorite dancer choreographers ever ever. Um he is also known as the dance father. He's been in the game about 35 years. He has worked with everybody. He has worked with everybody great. All y'all favorite videos. He has probably choreographed it. He has done Aaliyah's Try Again, Are You That Somebody, Faith Evans, Love Like This, Dr. Dre, Been There, Done That, Will Smith, Wild Wild West, Backstreet Boys, Larger Than Life. The list goes on and on and on and on and on, okay? Like, we gonna get into it, for real, for real. But I am happy to introduce to everybody my guy, Swoop. Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
How you
everybody?
doing?
Peace
How
and
you doing,
blessings,
Swoop?
everyone. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Highly favored, and just got through dancing. So, I'm continued dancing
Dancing.
all these years.
Swoop, I just like I still be like amazed. Sometimes I'll be scrolling through my phone and I see your number and I'll be like, it's just amazing that I really know him.
Yeah,
You are
here in
you
the
are like
flesh.
so humble and so sweet, and I really love you. Like you family now,
Thank
and
you.
it's just I really admire the branch of work that you have put out. Um,
I appreciate
man,
the welcome. Thank you.
you have literally worked with everybody, and I know some people that are watching the show tonight, they did not get to watch it the first time, so we gonna kind of go back through some of the stuff we talked about the first time, and then we gonna get into some new stuff.
Sure, no
Um,
problem.
so you are from Kansas City and you moved to LA
Born and raised. And yeah,
and you got your name Swoop working for MC Hammer
actually, before I got with Hammer, we
before
created
you
our
got with Hammer.
names. Yeah, we created our names as we were going to try to battle his dancers and him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um
that's a little story right there, though. You know.
well, let's hear it, Swoop. Let's hear it.
Okay. Well, how I got my name was I was with the Imperial Preps, and we did a little show that was a pre-show for the winners to go to MC Hammer's concert. And at that same time, me and my boys were like talking about going to, the concert. And then, a friend, one of the dancers named Carlos, he had sold the tickets, and I had already told him, "Hey man, I want one of the tickets, so I'm going to the carnival. Going to the concert." And he was like, "Well, I already sold it." So anyway, he went and got me a ticket. Long story short, me, Goofy, which is Russell Wright, and No Bones, which is Sister Ponder. We started towards the uh, going to the show, and then we, throwing up our yo prep and all representing up in the stands, and every time the music was going, we was dancing, getting all the eyes over to us, and then once the concert started, we were still like stunned of okay, we see all the dancers. We get over here to the other side to where Hammer's masseuse was there, and he was like, "Why are you guys still here?" And talking like we was like, we want to catch up with Hammer and his dancers. So he led us over to the hotel, and as we were headed to the hotel, we was like, there was we got to create our names, our stage names and stuff like that, because Kid and Play is not their real name. I know that. So let's create us a name so that was according to our style. So basically, No Bones and Goofy helped me with my style because it was either smooth or swipe, or we came with anything that was glide or something like that. And then, it was like, what about swoop? Because you always be the first one to battle. When it came to getting down, you would get out there first to, it stuck. So I utilized that as part of something I really thought would be good to battle against. So when we got there to Hammer, long story short, he asked us our names, and this dressing room was like, so I like those names. So once you come out on the, you can't touch this, and do your freestyle in front of thousands of people. And then when we did it, it was like the best thing. You know what I mean? And then after that, that's all she wrote. Hammer came back and grabbed us like maybe a week later. And then we went to like Arkansas and met them there at the hotel, met all the dancers there. And that was when we basically did our audition in front of other thousands of people, and then jumped on tour after that.
That's dope.
I took a lot down. I took a lot of the story down, so you kind of like got a lot more story towards that. But you'll see it in my movie that I've written. Once a cobra, always a cobra.
Okay. So one thing that people liked from your last visit are the Aaliyah and the video stories. They love hearing you telling the video stories. So let me see. Let's pull a story out. How was it working with Whitney Houston? We did not talk about her.
Oh, well, working with Whitney was fun because she was already down to earth and loved to dance as well, and we really didn't do a whole lot because it was kind of like me working with the dancers, and then we caught up with each other on set and behind the scenes in the dressing room. We worked on stuff, and I caught her up with the speed of how everybody was going to do, and it was mainly a lot of freestyling. So not too much any choreography or anything like that for her. So yeah, basically she did her thing, and then I just organized her for as like kind of do this step. This is what we're going over here, or something like that, and or vice versa. Something that she liked that will get them the vibe to. It's basically in the video you can see Bobby jumped involved with it too, and I'm a New Edition fan, so I was loving that Bobby was there as well. So I got two in one, just two great ones. Well, actually, we did it like on top of this roof, and I got all the dancers together, and then when it was time to shoot, I just had had them organize which one would come out, so on and so forth, and then I basically jumped in there just to show off because I was still loving the dance and not just choreographing. So I said, let me get out there and do my thing, and then it got caught up in the video as well. So yeah. I get around.
Yes, yes, you do. Let's see who we didn't talk about. Okay. The last time you were here, we didn't talk about you working with Diddy because the Diddy allegations were fresh and I didn't want to bring him up.
Oh yeah,
But how was
yeah,
it working with him? How was it working with him? Because I heard like his work ethic is like on another level.
yeah. He's strong. He's strong when it came to it. And he had you working with him one on one as a choreographer. You'll be doing like in the studio. We'll be working on, you know, he was a dancer back in the day himself, so he kind of basically was doing a lot of the old school dances, and we just rejuvenating those and bringing them up to date, and then kind of like just making sure that he was having fun, and then when it came to doing the stuff with the dancers, um, yeah, it was already some choreography and stuff that was able for him to pick up. So little things that was, but he worked hard on it, and it was easy for him, because stuff was that we were doing was like easy vibe dances, like the Jordache, and I'm pretty sure everybody remember the Jordache, and the Charlie Brown, and those little, back in the days we had dance names to them, and 2 miles. These days it's kind of like, what is that dance called? So,
Right.
but back then, it was able to give Puff a dance name, and he would already know it. So it's easy to do to choreograph with him. Yeah, hard
Okay.
worker,
Yeah,
hard
I've
worker.
met I was able to meet one of his other choreographers a few years back, and he was just telling me like about his work ethic and things like that, and I was just like, wow, okay. And he was saying like it was fun, and I guess it is fun when you put dancers in a room together, because at the core of it all, Puffy is a dancer.
Yeah, yeah. And then, plus, everybody's kind of nervous because it's all eyes on. He's also watching as well before he even get down.
Right.
So yeah, he's strong on his work ethics.
So a lot of people don't know you danced in the Aaliyah Try Again video.
California 74 East toward Hammond. Oh man, that's
yeah. You also danced in the Are You That Somebody video.
yeah. Danced and choreographed those.
Dance and choreograph. Let's not forget the choreograph part. And my favorite, been there, done that. That's always gonna be my favorite that you did. I'm sorry, that's just my favorite.
Yeah, Dre. Yeah, I worked with Dre one on one on that, and he loved it. It was just something different for him, and to do something. I put my Kansas City two step mixed with the ballroom dance and all like that, and that's me and Fatima put that together as a lot of the other videos. Kind of like Fatima gave me my little second start after Hammer. So basically, yeah, we created towards that with Dre, and she put me on Dre, and we basically, me and Dre been cool, ever since. 4 miles. So and by working with him, I didn't even know he could dance like that, but he picked it up like it was maybe his second skin, was easy.
That's dope.
Yeah.
One other person I wanted to bring up was Madonna. You have worked with Madonna.
Yeah. Madonna, she's it was working with Madonna was great, and the thing was is that I kind of got nervous because at first we were just in there dancing. Me and Goofy was in there choreographing, trying to create stuff, and then working with Richmond and Tone. They were like the ones that was overseeing, and they brought us into the picture to work with Madonna. So Richmond and Tone are like the Michael Jackson, Samoan brother dancers, and they basically gave me that shot with them, and with Madonna, and so, but they were critiquing everything because they had a certain look that they wanted, and they wanted me to bring the drill team style towards the hip with mixed with the hip hop. So when Goofy Goofy was the hip hop part as well as I was, but I had the drill team style to bring it to the marching band style, and that was one of the well, a couple of songs. I forgot what the song. Anyway, there was two songs on there that basically that we worked with Madonna on, and it was like to to take them to the next level. So when she walked in and seen us in there working on it, it was like, wait, is that Madonna? And she was just standing there looking at us, and we didn't notice her at first. And she was watching us, and then they took us over there to meet her, and it was like, hey, I'm Swoop and everything. She said, yes, of course, I heard of you, and I like your style, and you can get back to work. I was like, oh, snap. Wow. But, you know, she was working on her tour, so she was truly focused. And she's one of the hardest workers that I've ever met, other than Michael, but,
Mhm.
and Hammer, sorry. Them two, Michael and Hammer, were my hardest workers ever. But seeing how Madonna worked, she get up in the morning and she do her fitness, and she's got somebody working with her on fitness. She'll go from slackline to different other things that she had to do on tour to hip hop. So she was all day, every day dancing when it came to working with her, and she was um, she was one of those ones that you know you talk to Richmond, you don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
talk to her, but it wasn't. She would not respond, or
Got you.
she would she would respond, but she would respond looking at Richmond. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird
Got
to
you.
me, but that's just how this is
She
how
didn't
she
want you to
was.
talk to
You know, yeah. You don't talk to
her.
her. Talk to the to Richmond and
She
Tone.
didn't want you to talk to
And they'll
her.
relay it
Period.
to yeah. And Michael was kind of like that as well. You don't really. Back in the day, you really didn't. You couldn't look at Mike, or you get docked type stuff. So it was kind of weird, but that was just how it is to make sure everybody was on their point. It wasn't no starstruck stuff, no, and they're talking unless they started talking to you. So, after we did our you know, final choreography and stuff with Madonna, she, called a together thing at her house, and, you know, it was first time getting to know who Madonna was, really was. And she was actually nice, and I wasn't supposed to get no video footage, but I had got, I had my camera in there getting footage of everything without her knowing.
At the light, turn right on
Swoop.
Leon Road, then turn right onto Tarrant Avenue.
Is there anybody that you have worked with that you have said, I will not work with this person again?
Wow. That's a good question. I work with a lot of people, but some of them I got into it with Cisco.
Take the next right onto Tarrant Avenue, then turn left onto Paradise Palm Avenue.
I was doing Maya, and it was her first video, and Cisco, I didn't know who he was at the time.
Then your destination will be on the right.
Basically, he came in like it was his show, and and I was still new to the game, and Fatima was I was assistant Fatima, and at that time Fatima said, this is her thing. So I dealt with Fatima and didn't really deal with too many other people. So he comes in and is like this and that, and I want this and I want that, and I was like, wait a minute, isn't this Maya's video? And I'm like, who is that dude? So I was like,
Uh-oh.
and so I still spoke to him anyway. Like, I don't know who you are, keep it to yourself type stuff, right? So they took us into the room because they were trying to, square this off, and we end up almost getting ready to get into a fight, but at the same time, they calmed me down and was like, yeah, this is like the producer who helped make the music for that song, and he's one of the artists that's singing in the video. And I was like, real, real, real. So anyway, I was like, I really don't like him anyway still, but it came time for the video and everything, and he actually asked me to help him with his stuff, with his freestyle, which was him sitting in a chair type stuff, and it was, like really kind of solo, not really a whole bunch of dance moves, just how to move in the chair type stuff, So I gave him pointers. Other than that, yeah, I wasn't really feeling that guy, and the good Lord always throws something back at you again. Well, he threw that back at me again, and I end up doing awards with him and the group because he requested me.
Oh wow.
And even that's after us getting into it and stuff. So I was like, I'm not really feeling this guy, but because I was really actually a KC and JoJo fan, and I felt like he sounded like trying to sound like KC, and KC was a good friend of mine. So I'm like, man, you trying to be like KC anyway? And I was throwing all that stuff at him. So that's just the ghetto part of me. Sorry, but I learned to be professional. I learned to get professional, and and let all that fly and do my job, and more so than talk. Show me state.
Do you ever look at like videos that you've done and just like really be like, I did that?
Yeah. Well, at first I was, more humble to it, and I wasn't really looking at my work. But as I got older, you got people telling you, and then sometimes, that's when social media and all that started building up more, and you start seeing your work because of people appreciating it. And then then I started feeling like, oh yeah, you know, really did something, and I changed the game, bringing mime hip hop and, you know, start seeing for my worth. And, it kind of took me for a surprise that I got to where I've gotten. But then at the same time, I was like, what can I do next? What's next for me? So now that I've done the in front thing, I want to do behind the scenes thing and help give back to my friends and the dancers and those who really want it. But there's not too much opportunity out there for a lot of the dancers behind the artists. So I have to create avenue for, be one of the ones that create avenue for the dance world. And that's what I'm doing now today.
That's dope. You a goat out here in these streets, Swoop.
KC all day. Love you.
Like, okay, I want the viewers to know, like, Swoop is a real live 24/7 dancer. So the night I met Swoop, okay, I kind of knew who Swoop was, but I didn't because I had never seen him in person. And he was at the pool table shooting pool, but he was dancing the whole time. That's how I knew who you were.
Yeah, I always danced anything, while I was cooking. It didn't matter. I was creating that every time, and to tell you the truth, what you seen was part of me. When I danced without the pool stick was stuff that I was putting into my freestyles. So I would create that pool stick and act like I was playing pool in my freestyle. Same thing with
Oh.
same thing with cooking, and same thing with football and baseball and basketball. That's how I created mime hip hop, is off of watching some mimes, you know. And they showed me a whole story, and then I was like, oh my god. Well, actually, me leaving from Hammer and coming to California, away from Hammer, and restart myself, I had to figure out another style, because most of that stuff that I was doing is what Hammer and them continued doing when I left. So me leaving to California and doing Hammer stuff, those guys in that freestyle circle was like, hey man, this ain't no, man, get that Hammer SH out of here. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I had to, figure out me. So I went backwards and thought about Kansas City, and then I started, thinking, I was with the drill team and I seen some mimes over in Nice, France, and that's where I started my new style, mime hip hop, and that's what I've been creating out there now. Today is creating theatrical hip hop. So that's the new style that I'm bringing to the table.
Okay. And let me just say, you are constantly evolving. Um, a few years back, you had the hip hop craze going on. You were doing the hip hop fitness, the boogaloo. So we know that you constantly evolving with your dance style.
Yes,
And
yes,
you,
yes.
like, if people were to see you in person and just see, like I was saying, like you were playing pool and just dancing while you were shooting pool, like if people were to
Mhm.
see you and to see how you move, like you still doing your thing, like your freestyle is dope, like it really is. And I'm not just saying that, like it's really dope.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
I learned
still
off
doing
of
your
all
thing.
my people. Like the preps is where it actually, I learned from my big brothers. They started me back in the day with Ice, and then I got with um, the Imperial Preps. That's Damon Strickland. He was our sergeant that made sure that we was all on point. He's the godfather of our dance, of the preps. So being that we had all these different type of preps, like Maurice Stevens, and there's so many of us, so I can go on. Anyway, they know who they are. Respect to you, yo prep. Anyway, they're the ones that I started grasping a hold of different styles from, and then remembering them as I grow up, and then actually adding a drill team kept me physical fit throughout the whole time as well, because none of the people out here are ready for drill team. So that kind of kept me on that house tempo, so I can create fast and be on my point when I create. So yeah, so I built up from that, and that's my growth.
One of our viewers asked, will you ever teach an online class?
Oh, if you guys want me to, yeah, definitely.
You just be ready.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm actually getting ready to start a podcast. Um, so it'll be about who's got skills. So yeah, I'll be maybe throwing up some dance moves on there, but I don't know about a class on my podcast. But yeah, if you guys want it, swoop White Bear on Instagram and Facebook. You can hit me on there, and then you and let me know if you want me to do a class or what song that you like. I'll try to remember it and bring it back.
Y'all heard him. Go to hit him up, Swoop Whitewear, on Facebook and Instagram. Y'all let him know what y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear. He gonna hook y'all up. Okay.
Already.
Already. Let's talk about Digidance TV.
Yeah, my new company that I'm working with. Um, my CEO is called uh, um, Ronnie Willis. He's a futurist there. He's
Shout
his
out to
style
Ronnie
is,
Willis.
yeah, he's basically like the mixed jazz and hip hop style, and then Carmen is our executive. So she's like a African and different type of style, Carmen Chavez, and we call her Miss Carmen. So us three have been building up a platform where dance lives, and it's basically so many different styles of dance and different places where dance came from, and so on and so forth. What's going on yesterday and today, and working on building up what's tomorrow, which is basically um, create an avenue for the dance world of tomorrow, the kids of tomorrow, and the future of tomorrow. So yeah, the things that you'll find on there, yeah, just log on there and see Digidance TV. Basically, our website is that www.digidancetv.com, and then you'll see a lot what's going on. Get on there, download, and hey, send us some stuff if you're dancing. Definitely. But if you're not a dancer, you'll see a lot going on. We're in tune and, uh, partners with the Choreographers Carnival, which is where all the dancers get a chance to show off. And, hey, you get on with us. We'll help you get to show your stuff off at the carnival and meet Carrie and Paulette, big brother and big sister of dance. They keep everything going when it comes to dance, because the choreographers carnival is where it first started for us as a whole to come in as a family, and we don't have too many shows like that that brings dancers together as a family other than B-Boy Summit and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But yeah, this is where dance lives, and we want as many people to get involved. And soon I'll be bringing stuff like movie musicals and stage plays and TV shows and so many type of opportunities to help the dancers. You won't be able to dance behind artists. Not everybody, but if we can, give some opportunity to dance behind, each other and help each other build and create more avenue like dance stage musicals, all that, and that's my life, and that's what I'll be doing for this Digi Dance. Hopefully we'll build up outside of United States into other countries and start
Yeah.
showing you their styles of what they do outside of countries. Like I've been to so many different countries. I have gotten friends in so many different countries. So I'm yanking their stuff over what they do. Like Japan, Verg, my friend from Verg, he has a dance company. He's dealing with so many dance stuff, and he's going to be bringing me stuff for you to see the Japan world get down. And over in Australia, my friend Travers Ross, he has Australia B-boys and B-girls and so on, and jazz and funk and all that, and um, the ones, the ferry boat stuff. Haven't been on it, but I've heard about it. It's so much dance everywhere, so you'll see varieties of dance. And if you have dance, bring it to the table. We definitely put it on there and show it off on our platform. All right. This is
Okay.
Swoop.
One of our viewers says, "Will it be kid friendly? I have kids who love to dance, and I try to look up videos only to get them some type of activities at home, and any. I can't find none of our color online."
Well, we have a variety of stuff on there, and yes, it's kid friendly. Um, you you'll get history of different people who have helped pave the way for the dance world. um, we're still, like I said, at the beginning stages. We're creating this, and we're working towards getting you know things like when people come into town and want to look for a dancer, a choreographer, sorry, and want to take that class or want to see what's going on in California, or what's going on over here in Timbuktu. We're working to get all that information, behind the scenes information, stuff that you don't originally get the chance to see. Some private stuff, you'll get documentaries, you get, so it's so much on there, so check it out. Yes, it is kid friendly, and like I said, we're still building and creating avenue.
Well, who better to learn from though? Okay, so let me see how many MTV Video Music Awards you got. Let me see. Two. Let me see. You got one for Aaliyah Try. Oh, two for Aaliyah Try Again. One for Dr. Dre. And choreographer of the year
Yeah,
twice.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah,
I've been busy.
yeah,
It's time to pass the torch to
yeah.
the youngsters. So and that's what's so fun about this. So I'm still dancing. I just don't want to be forefront as much. I want to be a create avenue like the elders and the ones the ones I looked up to created avenue for me, you know. So yeah, it's time to give back.
Okay. Um, Speaking of the younger generation, who are some of the dancers coming up that you are looking at?
Ooh, younger
I
generation.
know, yeah, I know one you mentioned on something was Keita. Keita the Great.
Yeah, Kita the Great. He's one of my favorites, and then um, Aaliyah. I don't know her last. I forgot her last name, but she's one that I worked with. You know, also for this BET situation, and then
Mm-hmm.
there is Sir Charles. He's great. Um, we have they follow up under my generation, and then there's um, um, let's see, uh, what's his name? Oh man, there's so many of them out there that I like too. Uh,
I would love to see you and Keita together. That would be
yeah,
dope.
he's good. Yeah, he's great, man. He's great. You know, I'm sorry, I done got brain farted just now
It's
because
okay.
you know, uh, yeah, but there's some greats out there. You know, and they know who they are because they keep in touch with me, and they're my little play brothers in dance. You know, um, and you know, I got Luther Brown, you know, working with Mary J. Blige. You know, he's killing the game. You know, and you know, so it's like it's hard for me to name them all because they're constantly on the move now. You know, Ashley over at that's working with. She's a roller skater and dancer, so she mixes her roller skating and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's dancing with and roller skating with Usher on the tour.
Mm-hmm.
So um, I can't remember her last name. I think it's Ashley Monty, maybe. I think so. Don't get me twisted. I might say the wrong name, but Ashley is her first name, and she's really great on the roller skates and does dancing on the roller skates like as if she ain't got no skates on, you know, and smooth.
Right.
So and young and having fun on tour, you know, and that's what I appreciate seeing all the youngsters having fun while they're dancing, you know. So yeah, it's and I appreciate them all. It's I can't name everybody, and you know, but you know who you are. All you guys working hard to get there. I'm proud of you.
So I gotta ask, what did you think about Kendrick's choreography for the Super Bowl?
Uh, I think is cool, original, and it was it was calm and you know of course political all that but I think it was him and I think it was good grooves. It was fun. It was fun, and you look at you know the social media and you see people picking it up when it's people that don't really dance and start and pick up stuff that we do. That's what I like to see. You know that we've grasped a hold of outsiders to like us, you know, and that vibe that they was doing there was cool vibe, you know, and it was organized really good. So I really liked it, you know. I felt that it was
Okay.
fun to watch.
I had to ask, is you a choreographer?
Yeah, I would watch it again. I would watch again. I don't know who the the choreographer was, but they did good. You know, for that's a big part to do. You guys don't know. That's huge. That's a huge position to do. I haven't done that yet. You know, if I get that position, that's beautiful to have up under your belt. You know,
All right, we're
the
gonna
thing.
work on this, fool. Work on it.
You guys help me get out there.
We working
Help me
on
get
getting
there.
Swoop the choreography for the Super Bowl, y'all. We got to get Swoop the
Yes, sir.
choreography.
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't make that
Put it out there. You know, to God be the glory. I hope. I hope. Hey, it's all from your mouth to God's ears.
Yes, Swoop. Listen, now I'll pay to go to the Super Bowl to see that. I'll spend my money and I will go. Okay, just to see the halftime show that you choreographed. Okay,
Hey,
I'm
I
serious.
hope.
Hey,
I'm praying for it. You know, to happen. So you guys, you know, throw it out there. Pray for me and throw it out there, and I might get it. I haven't been out there in a while. You know, like Fatima and them, but Fatima Robinson, you know, but I still got it. Don't trip. Don't get it twisted. I'm Kansas City,
you do.
Missouri. We don't stop. We don't stop. Show me state all day. Swoop.
Oh my, Swoop, you hilarious. Okay, is it anything you would like the people to know about you before we get out of here?
Um, I just like to let y'all know I love y'all and everybody who's, you know, ever been watching me and keeping in tune with me and following me. I truly appreciate you, you know, and all those who know me personally and that's been around and seen me, you know, do my thing, you know the truth, you know, where it comes from. And, you know, all I'm going to do is keep delivering. I don't look back in the past at negative stuff, and you shouldn't. Let's look forward. And at the same time, don't let that R&B and Puff Daddy hip hop stuff get into our world. You know, our world is dance world. Has nothing to do with Puff Daddy and all them. We can do it without them. Believe me when I tell you, that's the future.
Yes,
Hip
yes.
hop mind.
Digidance TV. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Okay, y'all support Swoop. I thank you, Swoop, for being here. Like, I have to personally say you are one of the most humble people that I've met. And I just appreciate your humility. I appreciate you embracing me and just letting me be your little sis and answering when I call and returning my text messages. And you just like, you've been really dope. And, you know, they
Thank you so
always have
much.
this thing where they say don't meet the people that you look up to or the celebrities you admire because they always hurt your feelings or they'll break your heart or they not the people that you think they are. But you have totally proven that to not be true. You have been nothing but who I thought you were.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate you for bringing me onto your show because this is blowing up. I mean, I've been hearing about you for a while just on social media so much. Like, and every time I see it and hear it, you make me want to be on your show. So I'm glad to
Thank
be
you.
back, you know. And
Thank you.
I give a shout out to all those who gave me a start. You know, if it wasn't for them giving me a start, then I wouldn't be here today. Jimmy Vernon and all those. I love all of you guys that gave me a start. You know, and I'm gonna give a start for those who didn't, who needs that start. All right, so be looking out for me. I love y'all.
Okay. And we go. I'm gonna text you, Swoop. We're gonna have to get you to the block party. I'm gonna have a sidebar conversation with you so you can be a guest at the block party. So I'm gonna
Hey,
text you this week.
I'll step in there. I step in there for shout, for shout. You know,
So
I step in there. Actually,
yeah, I'm gonna send you an invite and you know I'll text you and we'll talk some details.
for show.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, like, for real, for real.
Thank you for your love. All right. Peace and blessings to you, and to God be the glory.
Same to you. Good night.
Good night, love.
All right, y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. The show is not over yet. Y'all know it's a whole bunch of stuff I got to do. I got to play my commercial breaks and all y'all promo videos. And thank you to everybody that sent in a promo video. I appreciate y'all. I want to play some of these promo videos. Don't y'all, let me tell y'all something. As soon as my guests leave and I say we taking a commercial break, y'all check out. Don't check out on me, okay? Because if this was your business and you was promoting your business on here, you would want somebody to watch your commercial. So y'all watch these commercials for these businesses we got coming up. Y'all might need one of these services. And they're from a few different places. So y'all stay tuned in real quick, okay? We about to take a real quick commercial break. All right. Stay tuned. Let me see where my commercial break is.
DJ Captain. You've seen him on some of the biggest comedy tours, like Mike Epps, Cat Williams, D-Ray Davis, The Funny and Famous, and from MTV's Wildin' Out, DC Young 5, Jess Hilarious, Chico Bean, DJ Captain's provided, Street Team Promotions, for Kevin Hart, The Irresponsible Tour, Captain ENT promoted, some of the biggest names in the game, like Usher.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Usher.
The R&B group Next. Plus,
yeah, I already know it's the boy Lil Wayne, Weezy F. Baby.
DJ Captain still recognized as one of the hottest DJs in the game. Drinking the paint off the wall after Soul Fest with Chingy, Tony, Ja Rule, Shanti, and more. DJ Captain, 25 years on the radio as an app personality. Book him now, right now. Tours, weddings, concert parties, at the clubs, and as your favorite host, City legendary DJ Captain. The homie is in session. Who wants the first lesson? Call 217-899-7656 or email dj.captain@yahoo.com.
I keep it all original because I'm so West Coast. From Huntersville, Daytona's on the 6th floor. 6 bucks in the trunk with enormous beat. Crawling when I shine, nigga, through Long Beach. Beach City Club, up the whips on it.
I want to get my hands dirty.
Bitch, I been that nigga for a minute. Keep the tag on him, he's $200 dinner. Niggas capping for an image. I see your Instagram and you ain't living like your pictures. Nigga, tell them spend your block and they gon' spend it. Steady acting like a killer, you ain't never stood on.
SWOOP Entertainment presents Photo Booth 360. Make the party pop wherever it is. That's right, Photo Booth 360 Rentals. SWOOP Entertainment. Check us out.
Hey, welcome to Boss Daddy's, where we got the best ribs in the city, you dig? 3310 South Nellis, Suite 2526. Come down here. We open Tuesday through Saturday. And I got some ribs I got to tend to. That's enough right there. Don't show no more.
What it do? It's your boy LaVon Kennedy, L's Up LaVon, and right now I'm located inside 86 Sports, right here in Henderson on the beautiful Water Street District. Right now, as you can see, we're working on some embroidery. We are a one-stop shop for all your custom printing needs. When it comes to garments, we got you. If you need silk screening, direct-to-film, heat transfer, embroidery, sublimation, or maybe you just need some blanks, we can take care of that for you right here at 86. So make sure you guys come see us, because everything that we do is in stock, one stop. We're not outsourcing for anything. So I hope to see you guys soon. L's up.
Real, I was trying to test my luck, so I was happy when you tried to see what's up. We are back. Thank y'all for staying tuned through the commercial break. I appreciate y'all. I thank you to everybody that sends their commercials in to get played on my show. I appreciate y'all. I have a couple I didn't play because I didn't figure it out now at this point. My commercial break is about 6 or 7 minutes long, so I'm gonna have to start breaking it down to like actual commercial intervals. But I appreciate y'all. And next week, let's see, let me go through my little spiel. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. I appreciate all the people that are subscribing. Y'all really, y'all don't know. I appreciate y'all. Like, I didn't went up in the last year like 400 views. I mean subscribers. So I appreciate y'all. The shows, y'all, the videos, y'all are loving the exclusive content that I'm posting. So make sure y'all go subscribe if you haven't, because that's where all the stuff goes. That's where all the good stuff goes. If you missed any old episodes of Couch Conversations, you're going to want to check it out on YouTube because they are slowly being deleted off of Facebook. I've been deleting them like every week. So eventually you won't be able to find them anymore. So go to YouTube if you want to see any of the old Couch Conversations. You can follow me on social media at The Real Danni Gyrl on all platforms. Also, you can email me at therealdannigirl@gmail.com, or you can text or call 702-578-6716. You can also follow Couch Conversations on Facebook, Couch Conversations DMEG, or Instagram, Couch Conversations Live. You can also email us at couchconversationslive@gmail.com. For those of you that peeped out the commercial break, my Blunts for Two remix is almost done, so it will be dropping very, 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 very soon. So I thought I would put the promo video out there. Y'all gonna be seeing it a few places. Next week on Couch Conversations, we're gonna be doing Meet Danni Gyrl. Y'all know I do this every season, where I allow everybody that's watching to come on, ask questions about whatever you want to ask questions about. Whether it's me, whether it's about my business, whether it's just general questions, you can come and we gonna chat next week. Also, it'll be a good time for people to find out about me, about what I do, about who I've worked with. So this is Q&A time. Also, shout out to Voyage LA Magazine. I got an email today saying that my magazine feature was published today. So I'll be posting that on Facebook for y'all. Also, if there's anything that you missed, you can also catch it on YouTube. I try to post everything on YouTube, on Facebook, on the website. Yeah, the website. I have so much stuff on the website. If y'all go to the website, you will definitely be able to catch up with everything Danni Gyrl. Okay. Matter of fact, next week I'll have the website on here. I thought it was in my notes, but it's not. So y'all make sure y'all tap in next week. Make sure you invite somebody, bring a friend. We're going to be having general conversation. I'm going to be here to answer all y'all questions. Somebody on Facebook was asking me about a story time with somebody that I used to work with. If you want a story time, next week is the day to ask me about anything, about anybody I used to work with, about anything you want to know. Next week is the day. I'll even answer questions about Danny Boy for y'all, because y'all know I normally don't talk about Danny Boy, but I'll even do Danny Boy questions next week. So whatever you want to know about Danni Gyrl, what I do, who I've worked with, what I work for, story time, general questions, whatever you have, we're going to be back here next week, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know some of y'all be forgetting and tapping in late, so make sure you following me, set your notifications so that you can get notified when I go live. And y'all can be part of these conversations. Thank you to all the people that have been consistently watching. I want to give a shout out to Big Mama. She's been consistently watching me for a few seasons, but this season, I don't think she has missed the show. Also, shout out to Sun Ray, because every time my live clicks on, she on here. Since we have been friends on Facebook, she has not missed an episode. Jay Chronicles, what's good, my guy? Yeah, you've been tapped in this season too. I've been paying attention. I know who be watching me, y'all. I really do. At the end of the season, I'm gonna do some stuff for the people that's been watching. Thank you to William for sending me stars. I love you, Randy. Tell your mama hi. Tell your daddy hi. I just want to say I appreciate all y'all for everything, for the views, for the support, all that. So make sure y'all are back next week. We doing a Q&A. Ask Danni Gyrl. I will be answering all y'all questions, whatever they are. This is the one time y'all gonna get to ask me whatever you want to ask me and get an unfiltered answer. The one time. Usually I do this in the season and I kind of filter my answers, but we in season 6. So I might as well just go on and let y'all know what y'all want to know at this point. So, yeah, we'll be back. I'll be answering all y'all questions, okay? And I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you missed the show, run it back on Facebook, or you can run it back on YouTube. It'll be up on YouTube in about 20 minutes or so. So, make sure y'all go subscribe on YouTube. And thank y'all for tuning in, all right? Make sure y'all go support SWOOP. Follow him, SWOOP WHITEBEAR. SWOOP WHITEBEAR on all platforms. Tap in with him and let him know if you're trying to do the online class, if you want to know about dance class, if you want to know about DigiDance TV. I do post information about DigiDance TV on my Facebook. So if you kind of scroll through my photos, there are some photos of DigiDance TV's information. So if you want to get more information about SWOOP, you are more than welcome to scroll through my pictures. I'm not sure if it's on the website yet or not. I know I have it to go on the website, but you can follow him, or you can. Good night, TT. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Yeah, so we want to support him. I just think it is so beautiful when I can just have like people that I looked up to and admired growing up. Like shout out to Portrait. Man, shout out to Looney. Like, shout out to Rick Hard, all these people that I watched when I was younger who, like, it's funny now I got y'all phone numbers. And shout out to Trina. I got y'all phone numbers and I could call y'all, and it's just so dope being friends with y'all and, you know, being little sis. And I appreciate y'all. I do not take it for granted because, you know, people say things like, oh, they from the 90s, or they this, they that. But let me tell you something. I have more admiration for the artists from the 90s and the 2000s than I do for the artists now, only because they had to grind harder, they had to work harder, they had to really get it out the mud. And a lot of those artists are still consistent. And I'm gonna tell you, I've noticed that none of these artists I've seen are working a 9 to 5. So y'all know how I feel about that 9 to 5 business. You know, I feel like if you work in a 9 to 5 and you an artist, you gotta be quiet sometime. So yeah, shout out to everybody that embraced me and loved me. Shout out to Miss Mahogany, TT Mahogany. I just love her. That's my TT. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in another week. And I'm about to get out of here because I'll just sit here and talk to y'all and ramble. And if you would like to be on the show, make sure you hit me up. Make sure you let me know. And if you have any questions about any of the events that I posted, you can either run this back and watch the video, or you can send me a message and I'll send you the flyer directly, okay? Thank y'all. See y'all next week. Y'all write down y'all Q&A questions. Make sure you back for Q&A next week with Danni Gyrl. And I'll be here, y'all, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. See y'all. Love y'all. And as I tell you every week, have a divine night. Peace.